Yeah. Now, after I fix my mic problem, I got can't do fun. I don't know. It's surgery. What? I mean, I swear to God, when he was shooting, I don't know who came up.
I told you.
Yeah, me too. Like I knew, but when I saw his haircut, okay, Aguero. But when he was shooting the ball. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start a series. I'm gonna call it, I don't know. No, I'm gonna start an Aguero series. Why not?
I see.
What?
Now I can hear your voice.
You know you're in the video people like this.
Yeah. You have 4 views on your 2 million coin wager.
We have 4 views on our 2 million coin wager. Yeah. We have 0 views right now.
Huh?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's play first, what do you call it? Are you sure? You want to play online or versus com? No, they give you 5,000 if you want first match. Yeah, wallah. Can you sit down, stop bouncing? Actually, like on air, I swear to God. I'm gonna start. Okay, stop bouncing the ball. Yeah. I go with you, I play both of us. Go with that too, I think it's very cool too. Guns, come on. Okay. Bracket. Listen, if they type in share, look, type in share and
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain that? I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
And you know that's beginning.
Adriano charges in. Aguero. He's away! Just the keeper to beat! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Aguero showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Can he shoot?
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
So what now? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
A chance! Belts one! They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Into the channel. Gets into some space. Can he dig out a shot? Back of the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
No, the defender was a bit small. I told you.
Oh man, what?
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Aguerooooo looking to force his way through. They are rampant, and they are disappearing out of sight.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Fantastic! That is classic Aguerooooo! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
4 in the game. He is the man. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looks to slip it through. Played out wide. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Still going. Where to next? Can he find a finish now? Aguerooooo. Is the shot on? Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Oh, he's broken through. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguerooooo! And they are disappearing out of sight.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish, and that kind of part.
How many more does he want? Done it again!
Yeah, I love the finish, but had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
I think that's housing. It's housing from
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
I wish we could force it.
And we're underway again.
Maybe he can't see
It's gone for a throw-in. Brings it forward. Looks like a good ball through. He's through the middle. Aguerooooo gets through on his own. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguerooooo! They are running riot! Aguerooooo versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Now it's Adriano, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Adriano plays it out to the flank, swung in towards the middle. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now the pass. Now it's Aguerooooo. And he's through on goal. That has flown over.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player. What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
A chance! Adriano puts his foot on the gas, tries a through ball, face to face with the keeper. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, taken with style.
Aguero simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
Adriano. Now it's Aguero, looking to force his way through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, surely. Passes it through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's some beer. Now the pass. It's a fabulous position. Oh, he's broken through. And he's spooned it over the bar.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, he's found him in space. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a good run down the left-hand side. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. There are a few waiting for it. And the keeper's in command. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Aguero. Can he find a finish now? In it goes!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Aguero. He's one-on-one! He's away! And he couldn't keep it down.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Looks to slip it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Adriano. Decent looking ball. Now it's Aguerooooo. Big chance, must be! And he's through on goal. Fantastic! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost that they knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Keeper has beaten it away. It's come loose. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
Okay, what?
Cannot start